Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the Blind Press YouTube channel and the very last coffee stream of 2022. because, of course, tomorrow is New Year's Eve. So, that is that. Thank God. Because this year sucked. So, yeah. Today we're going to watch a couple of videos, read an article, just have a chat. Just have a chat, a calm chat. We've got a story about what was I gonna say? We have a story about the nickel being taken away, possibly, and then we have two YouTube videos to watch, one of which is probably going to be incredibly cringy. So that should be fun. Now, before we get into that, I was just setting up for my live stream, and there's a video posted over on TikTok, and I think it's on Instagram as well. And it's the distracting Santa Claus video. And the amount of people that have been commenting on there going like, there are kids on this app, or today's was not everything needs to be shared. And then somebody replied to that comment saying, I don't think she knows she put it on TikTok, with a worried face emoji. I got a community guidelines strike on that video. Took it to Pinkalo. He got it appealed and put back up. But no, I don't know at all about that video. I have no idea that it's on TikTok. Fuck sakes! Why is it that just because I'm disabled, I'm being infantilized like this? If everything about me worked perfectly fine, I would be fucking. I would. Everyone. Oh yes, queen. And I'm getting a lot of positivity. Don't get me wrong. I'm getting a lot of positivity. But why is it that because I'm blind, I must not know what I'm posting? I know what I'm posting all the other times. Why is it right now that I don't know what I'm posting? What, just because it's sexy, I must not know that I'm posting it? But when my brain is working and I'm talking, I know what I'm doing? Fuck off. Are you fucking serious right now? Like, what? Because I'm blind and my eyes don't work, the sexual part of me can't possibly function too? And it's not okay for me to like be okay with that part of myself? Oh, please. That is laughable, right, Jordan? Thank you. Hello, Elwin. Hello, RVA. Hello, Bishop. You'll be leveling in Guild Wars 2 while listening. Nice! No, you are a very sexual right? Thank you, Bishop. I know exactly what the fuck I'm like. This is so fucking frustrating. And a lot of these people actually follow me, and they think that they're like, I don't know what they think they're doing, like white knighting for me or protecting me or I don't know what, but it's really annoying. It's really fucking annoying. Like, I don't understand. I really don't. And yeah, you're right, RVA. Everyone is like, there's the Bishop, sorry. There's the Andrew Tate, Greta Thunberg Twitter war. Then there's Andrew Tate being arrested in Romania, and then he gets freed. And like it, and it's really weird because, like, as someone who's pretty much in the center, it's interesting to see both sides and their reactions, because we've got, the extreme left, he's automatically guilty. And then we've got the extreme right, oh, the Romanian government must be wanting some of his money, so they set him up. Like, it's just like, wow. Ugh. Meanwhile, Pincalo and I are sitting here going, like, why human traffic? Like, because of his stances on shit. Like, does nobody not understand how fucking, like, it's a very serious allegation, and if it's true, hang the man out to dry. But, like, really, fucking human trafficking and rape, and after his stances on women and everything have come out, really, like, is this the dimension where just everything on the nose happens now? Like, is that what we're doing? How dare you be a sexual adult, right, Ryan? It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. It's you know what else is fucking frustrating? All the DMs I get, right? They're all from, like, creepy, thirsty, married men from, like, far away. Right? There's no chicks that want to talk to me like that. It's all just, what the fuck? That's not fair. Your friend Chris talks about the topic of infantilization all the time. Yeah, infantilization is just so frustrating. So frustrating. It's just not, it's, and then they get offended when you get, what's it called? When you get annoyed about being infantilized, the people doing it get offended. They're like, we're just trying to help. No, you're not. You're trying to make yourself feel good. That's what you're trying to do. So shut up with the, you're just trying to help nonsense. All you care about is feeling good. I wonder if these people are just projecting their own issues. I think they are. I really do. I think they are. I think they don't have the courage to do this, and aren't as comfortable with themselves, so they're gonna shit on me and other people who are. It's very pathetic. So, our first story is from the CBC. I know. But it is what it is. So, this is an analysis. Where are we here? This is it says analysis. Analysis. The nickel is on its way out. With the, sorry. So the time, hold on. The time will come when the nickel will have to be taken out of circulation, said a report from Desjardins in 2016. Yeah, how about no? Because we already have to round up to the nearest 5 cents. So if you take away the nickel, now we're going to have to round up to the nearest 10 cents. And fucking stuff already costs ridiculous amounts of money. We don't need to be doing that. We can already start planning for this change so as to see it start materializing in about 5 years. No! That prediction, which would have seen the end of the nickel in 2020, was made back when prices were rising no more than 2% a year. But now inflation has been eroding the value faster than predicted since the removal of the penny, which is true. Sorry, it says, that prediction, which would have seen the end of the nickel in 2020, was made back when prices were rising at less than 2% a year. But this year, a surge in inflation is eroding the value more rapidly so it's basically going faster than what people would have thought. Sudbury must be terrified. Let's see. I agree with you, my friend. And being overprotective and motherly towards me when I have autism is not helpful. And it's not helpful because of my visual impairment. No, disabled person needs to be infantilized. Like, literally, unless they have the capacity of an infant, they should not be infantilized. Even if they are intellectually at the age of, like, 6 to 10-year-old, you should still be giving them the same level of agency that you would a normal 6 to 10-year-old. Because you obviously don't do the same level of care towards that age of child as you do towards an infant, right? So, like, that's what I'm talking about. In 2023, it would be 10 years since we lost the penny, with inflation hovering just above 7%. Can the nickel be far behind? It fucking better be. Like I said, why are all of these ideas coming up? Like, none of these ideas are going to make things cheaper. I don't understand how they think getting rid of the nickel is going to help with inflation. I know I'm not an economist, but I don't that strategy does not compute for me. Let's see. For many Canadians, whether the nickel continues to exist may seem unimportant. According to the Bank of Canada, the vast majority of us really don't use much cash anymore. That doesn't matter. Does the Bank of Canada think we're that fucking stupid? So what that we don't actually carry hard cash? That doesn't mean that we won't notice if a 5-cent piece is gone, because then things will start being charged at increments of 10 cents instead of 5 cents. Oh my god. How fucking stupid do they think we are? Oh, Canadians don't actually carry cash anymore. They won't notice. Fuck off. Costin, welcome. Right? Elwin says there's a Russian hacker with a laptop rubbing their hands together going, excellent, soon we will strike. Exactly. It's like, Jesus Christ. As recently as 2009, more than half of all transactions were in cash. By 2017, it had fallen to 1/3. That doesn't matter. It's, oh my god. We aren't charging, like, we don't see things being like odd number of cents anymore because of the penny. It doesn't matter that we don't pay in cash. Like, what the fuck nonsense is this? Wow. This is like a child. If we get rid of the nickel, that'll be okay, right? Nothing will change, right? Like, literally, this is how a child thinks. And this is a report coming out of Desjardins, for Christ's sakes. What the fuck? Over the 1/3 over the same period, all money transactions, a figure that includes larger block transfers, declined from about 1/4 cash to about 15%, and an outbreak of germophobia early in the pandemic only decreased the increased the outbreak of non-cash payments. Pennies were worthless by the time we got rid of them, but it's not going to be the same for the nickel or the dime. Yeah. It's let's see. The COVID-19 pandemic led to a greater use of debit and credit cards, said Ron Moreau, the Bank of Canada's executive director of retail payment, blah, blah, blah. Last month, about 85% of merchants now accept these electronic forms of payments. But cash still has a value, as we learned during the past year's Rogers service outage. Ah! That's what you're calling it? A service outage? Oh, you mean the entire collapse of the Rogers infrastructure? Is that what you mean? Way to what's the word I'm looking for? Dumb that down, CBC. I call it the day Rogers done fucked up. Yeah. Only 85% of merchants? Yeah, I'm surprised it's not closer to 95 or 98. So yeah, that's when alternative payment methods crashed, and by choice or necessity for anyone who uses cash, and until we have a foolproof and universal until we have for anyone who uses cash, and until we have a foolproof and universal alternative, change back from your 5 remains essential. The question is, as the value of the nickel coin shrinks, exactly how fine-tuning does that settling of accounts need to be? When the end does come, Winnipeg Groot coin, blah, blah, blah. I don't care about that. Nobody cares about coin collectors. Coin collectors are not the people that we care about in this problem. I'm sorry. It's just not, it doesn't matter. Okay, So now we're moving on to the video portion of the stream. So Concalo sent me this video. Apparently, this person, this video is about a blind, or I'm sorry, a visually impaired person who used their blind, not their blindness, but their blind, to inspire the people on The Voice. So we're gonna react to this. We're gonna react to this inspiration porn nonsense. As you'll see here, this is the inspiring singer with visual impairment turned her blind into a concert on The Voice. I don't know what that means. How do you turn your blind into a I don't get it. Let's see. This is an 18-minute video, so hopefully I won't get hit by for the music.
Tell me, it's not just a playground. Is it the real? I will always look out for you.
I am very confused.
So wake up, baby. So totally deluded.
I'm very confused.
Lonely if you don't get it into your head.
How do you turn your blindness into a concert? I don't. I'll try to come up with. I'll try to come up with find some games for you. I don't usually do phone games because they're kind of boring for me. I'm sick of blind people being good at music. No, I'm sick. I don't care about blind people being good at music. Okay. What I'm sick of is sighted people going, "Oh my god, the person whose eyes don't work can still do music things. Holy shit, that's inspiring." No, you know what's more inspiring? Fucking people like Beethoven composing fucking symphonies that last through the centuries, even though he couldn't fucking hear what he was writing. That's fucking inspiring. Not fucking blind people. You don't hear music with your fucking eyes. And there's music braille. And there's fucking learning by ear. Ooh. You know what? There are sighted people that can learn by ear. That's not inspiring. Why is it inspiring when a blind person does it? It's the fucking sighted people, Ryan. I'm sorry, but it is. It's not the blind people. It's the fucking sighted people. And there are some blind people who go, you know what? I'm gonna milk this sighted bullshit for all it's worth. And you know what? Good for them. Because if sighted people are gonna be that retarded about it and give them money for it, fine. Like fucking, you don't think Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder, like, don't sit there and laugh at the fucking idiot sighted people? You don't think Ray Charles fucking took his singles home and was counting them out? 1, 2, 3, 4. Those dumbass sighted motherfuckers calling me inspiring. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What fucking stupid twits? 10, 11, 12. Good, you know what I mean? Like, fuck my life. Oh my god. Inspiring is a person that's been blind since birth that can finish a NASCAR race. No, not a NASCAR race, because that's just one big circle. Yes! I don't begrudge the hustle. If people want to give me money, give it up. Right! Or the people, yeah, Jordan, you have a good point. The people who say it was their blindness and not their talent, yeah, that drives me crazy. Oh, but yeah, it's the sight, like it's mostly the sighted people that are like, "Oh my God, you're so inspiring because you can do things that require your hearing to do it." Holy shit! Imagine that. Jesus Christ. No, you know what's inspiring is a fucking paraplegic that comes on to America's Got Talent and fucking breakdances only on their hands. That's fucking inspiring, okay? A fucking blind person that does music is not inspiring. So sighted people, goddamn stop it. Stop saying it's inspiring. Jeff Healey was not inspiring. He just played a lap guitar. Okay? Yeah, he was good at it, but that doesn't. His broken eyes had nothing to do with that. Stevie Wonder could sing and play the piano. Oh boy, that's super inspiring. Not. Like, I'm not taking away their their talent has nothing to do with their fucking broken eyes. Like, maybe it gives them the ability to pay attention to auditory shit more. It doesn't mean they have super duper hearing. It just means that we listen to four different things than sighted people. Just like I always say this. Sighted people have the ability to pick out a person or an object amongst a crowd, right? We have the ability to pick out a voice or a sound in amongst a group of voices or sounds. It's the same goddamn thing. It's not inspiring. It's just how nature works. I don't think I need to watch 18 minutes of this.
Time.
Yeah.
Wait, let's see this. She's gonna talk now.
Oh, Dad, where are you? I'm so excited.
It's time.
Yes.
It's your time.
Yeah.
Shaka's time.
Come on.
Shine, Shaka. Come on. Yeah.
Hiya. Hey guys, hey, I'm Shaka. I'm 27 and I'm from Leicester. I'm a performer full time, and when I'm not doing that, I'm a bit of a jack of all trades. I teach a mix of singing, dancing, acting, from really young babbers to like adult. Since I was young, I was singing all around the house. The neighbors could hear me. My mum would tell me to be quiet. Like, singing was a thing. It was life. When I was 7, I did a show, and it was the first time I ever got a paycheck. First 30 quid. And I went, yeah, I want to do this. And ever since, that's it. That's been it.
Okay.
I've had the opportunity to play a wide range of roles. The most recent being Anna of Cleves in Six Musical, but also understudy Shenzi in Lion King, and Sour Kangaroo in Seussical the Musical.
I have not heard of any of those things, but good for you. Christine Ha won MasterChef because she's a goddamn good cook. She happened to be blind. Yes. Exactly, Jordan. And that happened to be good for ratings. Yes. What's up, Selected Boy? No. She's visually impaired. The thing even says in the title, visually impaired singer turns her blind into a concert.
I just can't wait to get out there and sing to a different crowd.
Sing the heart out.
One of the things that I love most about performing is being able to be someone in the audience can relate back to, whether it's a young person, someone with a disability like myself.
Shaka has a visual problem called congenital nystagmus, and it's where the pupil shakes.
That's like the most common fucking, oh my god. So she's high partial. No, I would say I would say she's even like high partial low vision.
So it doesn't actually fix properly. It's there, it's something she has, but you know what? It hasn't really stopped her.
How is that? I'm sorry. I'm sure nystagmus can be very very annoying and it must be very hard to focus on things. I should be very understanding of her disability, cause you know, like, that's totally the same as I have a nystagmus and detached fucking retinas. Yeah, I would think the detached retinas are more of the issue. Nystagmus doesn't even fuck with your acuity. No! It doesn't. It literally doesn't. There are so many people who have nystagmus that are not visually impaired. They're not even registered visually impaired because they're not. Like, if they go to the eye doctor, the doctor's like, yeah, you have an nystagmus. Here's some contact lenses. Yeah, like, people with a nystagmus can still fucking drive. There are people with nystagmus that can still drive with fucking glasses. How is she visually impaired? Like, I was thinking, like, RP, or, like, retinoblastoma, or, like, Stargardt's, or something. Actually a visual impairment. Not a fucking nystagmus. So, here's how nystagmus, here's how it affects me. When I try to focus on certain things, my brain doesn't autocorrect and my vision wobbles. Yeah. Yeah, like, having wobbly vision is not the same as having detached retinas or eye cancer. Like, I'm sorry. And what's with the sad music too with this?
This is where we go.
There was definitely one.
She has put her heart towards.
If I'm tired or stressed, my vision can go from like, okay, I can just about see, to it's a struggle. There was definitely one.
Oh, I can just about see to it's a struggle. Is that a diagnostic spectrum?
One point I always told you, maybe don't mention it. It may stop you from getting jobs.
Oh my god. How the fuck would saying I have an nystagmus stop you from getting a job? Why is she trying to hop on the bandwagon of, like, why are there people like this? Because this bothers me. The people that have mild visual issues that try to lump themselves in with the people who are blind and low vision. Like, why do people do that? Do they want to feel special? Do they want extra attention? Like, do they think that being blind and or low vision is, like, easy and, like, everyone just hands you everything in your life and you don't have to work for it? Like, is that why? Nah. Yep. I am only 33, yes. Let's see. It can stop you from getting a job. She said she was visually impaired and said she had nystagmus and didn't get the job. Well, probably. But did she have other visual impairments besides nystagmus, or is that her only thing?
And ever since that day, I said, you know what? I'm not going to hide this part of me. I've come to The Voice because I'm ready to stand alone. My nan always said to me, she's like, why do you keep standing beside somebody else? You can stand in your own light. Don't be afraid of that.
Wait a minute. She has... Wait. What? You mean like
She always
you've
said I could do it.
never sung
I
by
think part of this
yourself?
is for her as well. So yeah, I'm ready for it.
You've never sung on stage by yourself. You're a soloist, but you've never sung by you. What? You have a guide come up and stand with you while you sing? And you're an adult? Bitch, I've been singing on my own on stages since I was fucking 7. What the fuck's the matter with you? And your wobbly eyes. Shut the fuck up. That too. Like, was she qualified for the job? Because that's the more important part. Are you fucking... This is crazy.
I can feel myself getting emotional, sorry. Yeah.
This is where we gonna
I will leave everything and more on that stage because I want one of those chairs to turn.
Did you enjoy that?
Oh, I'm having a ball.
You could sing. You could sing. You could bring it. You know it.
Thank you.
You can tell you have like everything that it takes.
Appreciate that.
I think you would have had more control if you were just one semitone lower.
Yep.
But your first 2 notes, brilliantly executed.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate that. To inspire people like my in the church. My dad's a bishop, who's here with me today.
Nice.
And I've been singing since I was 3, into musical theatre, performing on stage, having a chance to inspire people like myself from the race side to the disability side, because I'm visually impaired as well.
Oh my god.
Anything from there. As long as
off.
I'm inspiring someone and giving someone something to go off of, then what I'm doing on this stage, on any stage, makes it all worth it.
You're singing. That's like the easiest thing a blind person can do. Oh, by the way, the boy bought another crane, but not just another crane, an entire construction site for the... Oh, God. Now he has 2 tower cranes and a bunch of construction equipment. I want to inspire people. Fuck off, Black British Molly Burke. Thank you! I was trying not to say it. My light is off. What the fuck? The switch is turned in the up... Oh, wait. Is the bulb out of here still from last night? Is the light bulb still out of the... Because the switch is in the on position. But seriously, that is literally what she is. It's literally Black British Molly Burke. Holy fuck. I can't deal with this anymore. I just can't. Let's move on to the next story or the next video. Let's move on to the next story. The next video, I should say. Because I can't take any more of that. And she sounds like she's trying to be. She sounds like she's trying to make herself sound like Adele. Let's see. Oh my lord. So did he spend all of his money? Or did he was there anything on sale, or is all of his gift cards spent up? And now we absolutely have to wholesale just go through that playroom and just fucking get rid of everything. That's just, we just need to get rid of everything that's broken or old. Just, it needs to go, especially if we have this much new stuff coming in. So, who remembers the song Blue by Eiffel 65? Who remembers that song? Well, my friends, we're going to watch a video called "The Story of the Story of Blue." Because I wanna. I had no idea this song actually had a story behind it. And this is actually a 25-minute video. He owes you 30 holy shit. Do you want me to get you a Firehouse sub? Yes, please. I want to try that turkey bacon one. But please make sure they don't put mayo on it. He also wanted to get me a surprise. Oh, I get. See, there's a difference, Jordan, between actually wanting to inspire people and what this chick was doing. When people tell me that I'm inspiring to them, I don't get upset because I'm trying to not only push myself to do everyday stuff because of my depression and everything, but if other people find that inspiring, whether it's because I'm blind or whether it's because I'm struggling with my mental illnesses or both, and it pushes them, then that's fine. That doesn't offend me. So, without further ado, go listen. No, I'm not going to do it. I promise.
Back then, none of the studios were actually soundproof. So you could always hear what the others were working on. And I was working in my studio, I was hearing, this piano melody coming from Maurizio Studios. And I remember I thought, wow, this is beautiful.
When I first heard the melody, it was a piano melody, but it was really hard to imagine where it would fit. Massimo goes, we're gonna make a dance track out of it.
And then we turned on the radio and the song was there.
That's when it really blew up. It was like,
that's actually gorgeous as a piano melody. Holy fuck, that's beautiful. I inspire people by telling them my stories. I want to inspire people not to make the same mistakes that I did. I want to inspire people to lose weight because asthma / COPD / fibromyalgia, but I still did it. And I need to, like, because I let my depression, I let myself stop working out and all that shit. I need I need to get my ass back into the gyms, like figure out rides, figure like all this shit.
Bang. Really threw off a lot of people. The track was really pushing people's minds.
We wrote the song in 2 hours. But this is
2 hours? Really? That's crazy. Like I the lyrics don't really mean anything, but it's that melody sounds like you're watching a sunset on a balcony. It does. Oh, she is a good singer. It's just the fire of hate and rage burned off my old depression. See, Ryan, my problem is that most of the hate and rage I have is towards myself, which is causing a lot of my depression.
It's only the beginning.
Yo, listen up, here's the story about a little guy that
lives in a
blue world.
And all night and everything he sees is just blue, like him inside and outside. I blew his house with the blue
That's me.
window and a blue
Can
Corvette.
you believe it?
And everything is blue for him and himself and everybody. Okay, I'm done now.
With the mesh, you know, with this kind of eyes, unbelievable.
That's
First
so
time
cool.
I met music was when I was 5 years old. So for me, music was always part of my life. But at that time, of course, I didn't think about music as a job.
All of mine is towards myself. Fuck this body. It wants to hurt. I'll show it hurt. I should think of it that way.
It was only something like a sport, you know, like I play soccer and I play piano, always play. The first time I know something about Blisco, I was 18 and they were looking for guys like me. And that's when I first met Jeffrey.
He sounds like French or Dutch. I can't place the accent. I think he's he really sounds like maybe like Parisian or Belgian. I can't place it. Blue is blind presses come sail away. It is. Sounds French Canadian. No, I don't think. I think he's European. It is my come sail away. I'm like Eric Cartman when I hear that song. It's so true. I never even fucking put that connection together. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my god. Holy
We're
fuck.
headed to the Blisco Studios. So this is where a great part of the magic happened. And it still feels weird to walk in because it's been home for a long time. Blisco was and is a big studio, and you had different kind of people working in it. There were musicians, singers, producers, DJs, mainly to produce dance tracks that would end up on compilations and somehow create artists that would play the tracks.
Okay, so it was a mostly dance track creating studio. Yeah, Belgium. Yep. It's all about finding a mental trick to make it work for you. Why are you so full of rage at yourself, my friend? Because I do not. Because I let my mental illnesses rule my life and I let them dictate my behavior, and I end up sabotaging a lot of really good things in my life, and I end up doing a lot of self-deprecation, which is not productive. And I'm still trying to break that pattern of sabotage and self-deprecation because it is not helping. But yeah, that is a big cause of a lot of my hatred. Oh, because it works. Let's see. You are awesome, Blind Press. I need to be trying to be awesome.
If it really worked out. At the age of about 11, I moved from Brooklyn to Sicily.
Oh, wow.
But the singing process came in a little bit later.
That would be a culture shock, because let me tell you, Sicilians in New York are nothing like Sicilians in Sicily.
I was a George Michael fan when I was a kid. And I was listening to Careless Whisper, so I was like 17 back then. And I came into Turin for a vacation. I said, the only thing I want to see is a music instrument store. And I started talking to this guy, and he goes, well, what kind of music do you produce? And I was like, you're not going to believe it. I have a tape with my song on it. So he picks up the phone, he calls Massimo Gabutti, and he says, I got someone here I think you could be interested in.
Wow.
So I hear some of his songs with a perfect English accent, perfect American accent. So is this you? I said, yes. Come on. It was him. Gabriel came to us.
That's cool. Like, as a kid, like, you're just going on vacation into a bigger city and that happened. Like, that is awesome. That's an expensive ass move. Yeah.
And said, they told me you're looking for DJ. And they said he could play as well.
When I got to Blisco, I wasn't able to find the C on a keyboard. I studied music afterwards. I went to Massimo and said, look, I would like to be able to make my own music. So next day, 8:30, I was there.
He didn't know where C was on a keyboard until then, and oh, that's cool.
This is what fascinated me about the vision of Massimo. He understood the importance of a DJ inside this team.
So the original Blisco was a small villa. We had 3 studios on the first floor. If you come, you could see a garden, then you could see kids going around and playing.
Okay, so this isn't just the origin story of the song. This is the origin story of the studio that produced the song, too. This is cool. This is really, really interesting. Like, to see how, like, different studios and stuff are created, because it's not always the same way that you would see in like New York or LA. So this is really cool.
One was Jeffrey, the other one was Mauri, the other one was Gabri, the other one was me as well.
It was a very creative workspace. Also, one funny thing is that none of the studios were actually soundproof, but it turned out to be very useful because every time you heard something you like from the next door, you could join and take part in the session.
Wow,
and that's exactly what happened with Blue.
That is so cool. I would love to work in a studio space like that. That would be really, really, really cool. Just to, like, you're working on a project and you hear like a little couple bars that you really like and it happens to fit, and or like you hear something and you like, what's it called, you say you hear something and you can tell they're stuck, but you have an idea like that, like that's really cool. You know how you make $1 million with a studio? Start the studio with 2 million. That's fair. That's fair.
Blue came out in this way. I was playing with these piano roads, and these arpeggio.
Well, the first
love
time I heard
arpeggios.
the arpeggio of Blue, let me explain the situation. My office was nothing else than the singing booth, and it was very near Mauri's studio.
And that is literally just a simple arpeggio on the left and a not a triad. It's a fucking, and it's not a dominant seventh either. It's it's still, yeah, it is. But it's an arpeggio that's flowing. It's not. It's like the left is just bum bum, like a normal arpeggio, but this one's got that one's being played in eighth notes. Studio work is awful. The only way to get ahead in it is to be the studio's client.
Massimo, I remember that. He had to pass to my studio, even also to go to the bathroom. Come on, let's make something, just transform it in a song. In 1 hour, we have something like an arrangement. It's always time to write some lyrics. So, okay, we call Jeff. Jeff is upstairs.
So I wrote like in maybe 30 to 40 minutes, 3 different lyrics to the track. I go back
That's
to the studio
funny.
to the guys and I said, okay guys, I got 3 lyrics to this. There's one that's normal, one is so-so, and this is totally freaked out. Which one do you want first? And Mauri goes, I want the freaked out one.
The weird one is something like a color, he said. Color like what? Something like I'm blue. What? I'm blue, what means? You're sad, you're blue, the color, so you're a Smurf. You know, you have a lot of questions you can do. Just with one title.
And I understood that everybody had their own way of seeing things.
That's brilliant. It's fucked up, but it's brilliant. That's awesome.
And I thought that the metaphor of a color would be great.
That is
if you had
amazing.
your own personal lens with your own personal color, that you would filter the world and everything. And that's what got me into writing the lyrics.
And Blue, like it's a dance track, but it sounds melancholy. It sounds like he's not, like he's blue. He's sad. But it's still a dance track.
And what we had basically was the lyrics of the verse and of the chorus, of course, which is the dabba dee, you know, the dabba dee thing came in from Massimo. He goes, why don't we just don't use words here and put in something that is so international that anybody can sing it.
So that came my contribution, which is something that can be sung by a kid or can be sung by a crowd of football fans.
Yep.
They trust me. I don't know why.
And
They
believe it or not,
trusted me. I don't know why. That's awesome.
what you're listening to today is exactly what I recorded that day. We never sang it again.
Scrappy!
In fact, that take, exactly as it is one version, which is called dub version.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Make it stop.
The main mix, to the glamour mix. You can notice the many things are already there. It was the version that inspired me for many other things that I put in on the main mix.
And a few days have gone by, and I walk down to the studio, and I walk in, and there's Mauri working with Gabri on the track.
The first time I heard Blue, it wasn't Blue yet. one day I was downstairs and I was listening to the track, and I thought the arrangement is wrong. So I said, "Hey guys, I have a different, vision on how this should sound."
The arrangement was, yeah. You know how sometimes, like I like how he said that everyone sees differently, and I wish that they would see this instead of pushing all blind people into one box. Yep.
I would like to work on it.
Me and Gabriel worked together at the end of the production of the main version, but I don't remember exactly what he puts. It was some little decision in the arrangements probably. But if I have to tell, if you ask me about what he puts that wasn't in the tracks, sorry, but I don't remember.
We sat down together in the studio, listening to references, sampling sounds. It was like 2 days in the studio.
Gabri put his hands with Mauri, and it came out the version that actually everybody knows as Blue.
We got the whole session of Blue, the original one.
And everybody got
And
so
the original
mad at
version
this
was
song.
something like 15 tracks. Like this.
There's the bass.
And then comes the percussion, for example, which was a clap.
Yep.
A clap and a hat, nothing else.
And then we've got, yeah.
So this is the rhythm section of Blue. Three elements. And the vocals are Jeffrey, vocals plus vocoder.
That year in 1998, Cher had released this beautiful song called Believe.
That's not a beautiful song. It's horrifying, and I wish it never existed. And fuck Cher for creating it, and fuck every single woman who thinks they can get up at karaoke night and sing that goddamn song. I fucking hate Cher for that song. God damn it. I don't remember. I was high as shit.
And it has this peculiar effect on her voice.
Make it stop.
What Cher had used was an auto-tune.
We call it vocoder, but it's not a vocoder, as I told you. It was an harmonizer playing with a MIDI keyboard, the voice of Jeffrey. You can notice that the piano do the same kind of stuff as the vocal. Not this one, but this one. And if you listen to the vocal,
yeah,
it's a little bit unnatural.
It is.
You listen to the verse.
I have a blue house with a blue window.
This is the real voice of Jeff.
Blue is the color.
Just here. Okay, it was a choice. It was an artistic choice.
The echoey sound. Auto-Tune started out as a ground-penetrating radar type software. Really? LOL BB. Agreed, Cher is overrated. She is! Oh my god! She is so overrated, and her voice isn't even that good. It's just different. Like, I'm sorry. It's not even a good voice. It's just a different sounding voice. So I think that's why she got so famous, because her voice does have a different sound to it. Like, it's not awful. Like, yes, she can carry a tune, but it's meh, really. It's the only thing I think that got Cher where she is, is the unusual sound that her voice has. Yeah, think about what it does. It takes hertz and moves them about. GPR is essentially fuck. OMG, I hate myself. I did it again. I could have gotten 2 mediums, but I got 2 larges. Jesus Christ, honey, it's not Subway food. It's
When we were done, we were so happy about the result and so excited. So we wanted to test it live.
So we go to this club, we play the track, and it was a disaster.
Oh my God. It emptied the dance floor.
Really? I can't not dance to it.
It was, as if I screamed to the microphone, "Hey people, go to the bar, drinks are free." So I remember we looked at each other and say, okay, let's move to the next one.
We pressed 1,000 vinyls, and it was a flop. We sold barely 200.
Ouch.
Blue was too pop for the dance floor and too dance for the radios.
That's crazy. Too pop for the dance floor, 2 dance for the radios. That's insane.
It was in the middle. It was in the fucking middle. Luckily, after some time, it turned out to be also its greatest power. It was spring 99.
Yep.
Blue was out in the stores. Nothing was happening.
So personally, I moved on to producing a lot of stuff. You would end up forgetting about it. And a friend of mine from Sicily called me and he says, "Oh, I got your track, Blue," and I'm playing it. I was like, "Blue what?" I couldn't remember the track.
Wow. It was that, like, they were that upset. I couldn't decide on one's damage. I love Firehouse MY steamers. That's exactly what Pinkalo got. Luckily for us, we had raves in 2000.
Man, when I play this, when the chorus kicks in, people start jumping all over the place. It gets to radio DJ, and it was the 1st of April, 1999. I cannot forget it. That's when it really blew up. It was like bang.
Yep. And my uncle, I remember my uncle, he's 5 years older than me, and I remember I heard it through him because I would listen to a lot of the same music he did, and he was playing it and I was just hooked, like from the first time I heard that song.
From the time that it hit the radio to the time that we actually got on a stage, it was a matter of days.
We were on stage every single day.
We found ourselves playing between Destiny's Child and Bon Jovi.
Wow.
Sugar Ray.
You know, your mindset is, this is a one in a lifetime opportunity.
That's
You're never gonna have
insane.
this again. So you have to take whatever comes in.
15 million of copies, platinum records, diamond records, silver records, gold records, every
Jesus
single country.
Christ.
We would like to start and say thank you to our big family in Torino, and we'd like to thank them from the bottom of our heart. Thank
That's
you,
when
Wiz
you first
Corporation,
heard it
from
at a rave?
iPhone, straight to you.
The biggest achievement, I think, the one that gave us more personal satisfaction was to see our song rise to Billboard charts.
Yeah, that
And,
would. Yeah.
USA is a big market.
No kidding. Like this little tiny, like out of Europe to hit the Billboard charts. That's. I would be ecstatic if I were them.
And it was an alien market for dance music by then. It was like, wow, this European dance music, for the first time, is kind of making it in USA.
And yeah.
And then the US tour. Consider that the big dance and electronic festivals that we know today weren't existing. Some of them were like Ultra Music Festival, but I mean, it was like 7-8 years before guys like David Guetta or Black Eyed Peas made it mainstream.
Yeah, this is exactly like as Pinkalo said. Good thing we had Good thing we had what's it called? Have a good day, Jordan.
I realized that we were totally out of context.
Yeah.
We were dressing like, how can I say, aliens,
Yeah.
extras, which was for us a way to, how can I say, be different.
It almost sounded like an out of this world song, though. Hi, sweetheart.
I figured out why it's so dark in here.
We got you a Joker, but with an axe.
Awesome.
But you didn't tell her where is it specifically from, buddy?
I don't remember where it's from. But we say we got it to you.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, here, we'll show the camera. So that's the new one going on the wall, folks. We have the Joker from Batman, A Death in the Family.
Oh, nice.
That one. We're going to go right here for now.
Oh, there's no room for him.
New Joker. All right. Hold on, are you done the thing?
No, but I'm having to go to the bathroom and.
Check this out. I got a firefighter hat, and it's made out of plastic.
What?
You can watch the rest of it later.
That's true. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end this. But tonight, oh yeah, tonight I'm doing the house thing, right?
What house thing?
That blind.
Oh, here.
Love
Wait.
is blind.
So this is what Firehouse looks like
in
Canada. It's so good looking. Look at that. Wait a minute. I think this one was mine.
Did you eat my sandwich?
No.
Okay. All right.
If it has onions, it's yours.
Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna be on Twitch tonight, doing a watch party of the Love is Blind episode from House. So you should come by and check that out. And maybe we'll finish this over there. We'll see. But this was the last coffee stream of 2022. So on Monday, we'll be into the new year. I hope you guys have a great time, and I'll see you over on Twitch. Have a great day.
There you go, dear.
Thank you for watching.
There's your sandwich.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, so you now have a Joker.